Welcome to the CCN News Desk. Today we're talking about concealed carry, firearms, and reciprocity laws in South Carolina. South Carolina, home to the beautiful coastline and beaches. Now hey guys, remember, this is not legal advice. Please consult your state's official government website prior to acting on anything stated in this broadcast. And as always, for the most up-to-date information, please visit South Carolina's reciprocity map on concealedcoalition.com. Let's kick it off with our first question. Kate?
Does South Carolina recognize constitutional carry? Basically, does South Carolina allow you to carry a gun without a permit? No, unfortunately, constitutional carry is illegal in South Carolina. Does South Carolina allow for open carry of guns? Open carry is only legal in South Carolina for those with a concealed carry permit. This doesn't mean open carry will be permitted on private properties that prohibit either open or concealed carry. Is concealed carry legal in South Carolina? This is allowed for state residents within their CWP and non-residents with a permit from an honored state. How difficult is it to obtain a carry permit in South Carolina? South Carolina concealed carry permits are issued by SLED, with the state following the shall issue model. This means applicants must be issued a firearms license upon successfully meeting the state's requirement for ownership.
Can you carry a concealed handgun in a vehicle in South Carolina? Yes, the weapon must be securely locked and out of sight if you don't possess a CWP. You may have a loaded firearm in your vehicle as long as there is a latch between you and the firearm. If you have a CWP, the firearm may be on or about your person. Can you carry a concealed firearm at roadside rest areas in South Carolina? Yes, you are permitted to carry at a rest stop, but you may not carry inside any rest stop buildings. Can you carry a concealed firearm in state and national parks, state and national forests, and wildlife management areas in South Carolina? Yes, you are permitted to carry in state and national parks, state and national forests, and wildlife management areas. Can you carry a concealed firearm in bars and restaurants that serve alcohol in South Carolina? Yes, unless the owner has signs prohibiting it and you're not consuming alcoholic beverages. Can you carry or possess a firearm on hotel property in South Carolina? This can vary because hotels are private businesses and can set their own rules. Concealed carry licensees should always check with the hotel to clarify their position before making any reservations or entering the premises. South Carolina has two capitals. Can you name them?
Nope.
S and C.
What did Lake Marion say to the shore?
What?
Nothing. It waved. How many states recognize my South Carolina permit? 19 states recognize full reciprocity in South Carolina, and 16 states recognize reciprocity with restrictions in South Carolina. Where can't I carry a concealed firearm in South Carolina? Since this question varies from county to county, we recommend you check your local government's website and visit the South Carolina reciprocity map on concealedcoalition.com for the most up-to-date information. What is the legal age for handgun purchase and a concealed carry permit in South Carolina? The minimum age is 21 years old. Can I bring my concealed firearm to another state when I visit? Yes, South Carolina shares reciprocity with 35 additional states. Please refer to the concealedcoalition.com's reciprocity maps for more information.
Do you have a duty to notify a police officer that you're carrying a concealed firearm in South Carolina? This is legally required. Concealed carry licensees have a duty to inform officers of their concealed carry status without waiting to be asked. Are no weapons allowed signs enforced in South Carolina? Yes. Signs must be 8 by 12 inches, must clearly display the phrase "No concealable weapons allowed," and must meet other visual requirements. They must be posted at the entrance of any premises with this rule. Does South Carolina have any red flag laws? No, there are no red flag laws. Does South Carolina state law define brandishing? There is no legal definition of brandishing in South Carolina law. However, it is unlawful to point a loaded or unloaded firearm at another person unless in self-defense or in the course of a theatrical performance. Does South Carolina have laws regarding carrying a concealed firearm while using alcohol or chemical substances? You may not carry a concealed firearm while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Does South Carolina issue concealed carry licenses to non-residents? Only active military personnel stationed in the state or non-residents who own property in the state may be awarded a concealed carry license. What goes hundreds of miles and never moves?
What?
The South Carolina Turnpike.
Where do fish keep their money?
Where?
In the riverbanks of the Savannah River. Can you conceal carry weapons other than handguns in South Carolina with a concealed carry license? No. Concealable weapon means a firearm having a length of less than 12 inches in length, carried openly on one's person or in a manner that is hidden from public view in normal wear of clothing, except when needed for self-defense, defense of others, and the protection of real or personal property. Is it legal to own a taser or a stun gun in South Carolina? Yes, no permit is necessary. Is it legal to buy or use chemical spray or pepper spray in South Carolina? Yes, canisters can't contain more than 50 cc's of tear gas. Does South Carolina have magazine capacity restrictions for handguns? No, there are no magazine restrictions in South Carolina. Does South Carolina have ammunition restrictions? Yes, Teflon-coated ammo is not allowed.
Does South Carolina allow the public to access concealed carry registry information through public records law? Anyone who has had their license revoked will be published in a public SLED list during the first quarter of the year. Is a permit required to purchase a handgun in South Carolina? Nope, a permit is not required to purchase a handgun in South Carolina. Are background checks required for private gun sales in South Carolina? Firearms dealers must initiate the background check required by federal law by contacting the FBI directly. South Carolina does not require private sellers or sellers who are not licensed dealers to initiate a background check when transferring a firearm. Do handguns need to be registered in South Carolina? No, firearms do not need to be registered in the state of South Carolina. What is the minimum age to possess and transport a handgun in South Carolina? The minimum age to transport a firearm in South Carolina is 18 years old. However, the firearm cannot be in arm's reach.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thanks for tuning into CCN, your Concealed Coalition Network, helping you protect what matters most. I'm Kate.
And I'm Sam.
And remember to be a guardian always and a warrior when needed.